What's up, everyone? Figured I'd get this channel started because we're so close to the season. So obviously this is going to be a kayak fishing channel. I don't want to say specifically bass, but I love bass. But I also love perch and a whole lot of other stuff, sunfish, bluegill, all that, crappie, rock bass, everything really. Smallmouth because we're in Michigan, right? So I've always fished my whole life. But I'm starting to get really back into it, and I started that probably sometime last year. Started copping back a lot of gear. Bought this. It's a Future Beach Voyager 10.4 angler, and I got this last year. A friend had really badgered me into it. I probably wasn't really in a life situation to be able to afford any kind of kayak, but through some help through him, that I did get it. And obviously I got the bug there, right? Since we're still here talking about it, and I still love doing it, and it's grown on me even more. I obviously watch a lot of other channels, like a lot of other guys on YouTube do. Being from the Great Lakes, I haven't seen a whole lot of. I've seen a decent amount, but there could be more. That and my unique spin on shit. So it won't be the cleanest channel for sure. So that's a forewarned mention. But with that said, we're going to have a lot of fun. We've got a couple places that we go to, me and a co-worker of mine, friend, we go to and we tear it up. So at some point, before the season gets in full swing, I'm actually going to be replacing this kayak. Got a few in mind, and I want to keep it just like that, as a few in mind, until the time comes, because those decisions could change depending on what comes out, what my financial looks like. Doing really well, by the way, but you know, I'm not just trying to throw money out there. So what we're going to do here is have fun with this. We're still going to rig it out because I've got another coworker that's looking to get into this. I got some other friends, and I've got family that really dig to fish, so whenever they're feeling like they want to go too, keeping this boy around is going to be the hot ticket. That way nobody misses out. I do got a crate and a rod rack that I got inside still. Haven't brought it back out. Michigan. And so it's been still really, really cold. But I do got all my gear and stuff. What happened was quite a few years ago, just before I was going on vacation, I had my truck packed and everything. We had an aluminum boat back then. It was packed. Everything was ready to go. I just had to run inside real quick, grab the meat out of the fridge and like the eggs and stuff that we were going to take. Ran in there, came back out. All my shit was gone. All of it. And so it wasn't just my shit, but it was also my mother's stuff. So I had to go pretty much right to the local Myers and cop out on like $250 of fishing gear that I had set aside for vacation time. And obviously when you're on vacation, you're not getting paid, so that kind of sucked a lot. I don't say it stopped my want to fish, but it definitely put a dent on what all I was doing, for sure. I didn't have nearly as much gear as I had. I had a Shakespeare Microlight spinning combo that I probably copped, I think, for like $13.99. And I ended up getting more gear like last year, but I was still using it, obviously, because I had it, and I started having a whole lot of problems with the bail. The drag sucked to begin with. It was kind of weebly wobbly on the spool when you're reeling in, so it was a mess to begin with, but I can't hate it on it entirely because it got me through that one vacation where I didn't have anything. So it's what allowed me to even fish that vacation. That's why I kept it around. As much as it might have been a dink, it was, you know, it did the trick for me. It got me on the lakes. So we definitely moved on up from there. I've been on Mystery Tackle Box for like a half year. I've been going back out buying stuff. Christmas rolled around and I badgered everybody to, like, if you're going to get me a gift, just get me like a Bass Pro Shop card or something with Tackle Warehouse or something like that, just to help me get going. So the whole focus for this is kind of like through a lot of stress that I've had. I lost a house, back moving into a home now, obviously. And a whole lot of other stuff that went on in my life. It was really stressful, and I'm finally getting back on my feet. And so this is sort of like me going out and fishing, and kind of like the the restructuring of my life, of my livelihood, of my happiness. So that's something I definitely wanted to share. Even above the fishing was just me. Oh wow! Thanks, bro. It was me just getting my life back, so to speak, my happiness back, and that is something that I felt I wanted to really share with everybody, especially through something that I do have a big passion for. So in the coming weeks, we're gonna hook this boy up. I'm gonna toss the crate back on, all the rest of the rigging. I'm looking. I don't know if I'm gonna throw a fish finder into this one or any kind of sonar, but definitely gonna do it on the next one that I pick up. This is probably next video. I'll probably have the crate on the back of that or something like that, or I'll do like a video on what I got for an arsenal as far as my rod and reels go, and do that one after the fact. We'll see how it goes. One of the two for sure. So yeah, I just want to get the ball rolling. I'm glad you guys stopped and took a look at this video. Probably won't be the long-lasting intro video, but this is what it is for now, guys. As I figure more stuff out, and just doing some cleaning out here. All the other stuff. Just figured I'd just, hey, let's start it up, right? So that's what's up. I'll talk to you guys in the future. Thanks.